Hello, everybody. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and man, this story is a doozy. Oh, it's just crazy, fun, funny, and just heartbreaking for Matt Damon. I never thought anybody would be harder on Matt Damon than Team America World Police.
Matt Damon.
But man, he found something crazier. Before I get to the story, which you're not going to want to miss, please, I beg of you, go subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell so you can get alerted of all the videos that come. The algorithm here on YouTube is so rough on creators like myself. So like, comment, be engaged. Please, if you like this story that you're about to hear, show it some love. This story is wild. They were in British GQ. Christian Bale and Matt Damon promoting Ford versus Ferrari, where they talk about their career and sort of projects that they had taken they asked, have you ever taken a project for money? And Matt Damon sort of gives the safe answer of, Christian Bale doesn't answer at all, but Matt Damon's like, yeah, you never really take the movie, I would never put myself in that situation and be like taking a job if you did that, and I don't ever want to do that. I also felt that in the long run, you're better off if you take a movie that, is bad. You're just taking money up front that you could be working over a course of years for less on things you really like. You don't get to see the movie before you make it. I've certainly been in movies that I'm not happy with creatively when I look back. So he's playing, political answer. And the reporter goes, that's a great way to look at it. And then Matt goes, and if I fail and the phone stops ringing, which it does for everybody, I just want to look back and go, there wasn't a moment when I said, no, I'm going to blow it all up. But in a related story, Jim Cameron offered me Avatar. And when he offered it to me, he goes, now listen, I don't need anybody. I don't need a name for this. A named actor, if you don't take this, I'm going to find an unknown actor and give it to him because the movie doesn't really need you. What a jerk Cameron is. But if you take the part, I'll give you 10% of blah, blah, blah. So on the subject of money, at this point, Bale makes the cartoon sound of someone shaking their head with their lips warbling, blah, 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 like Wile E. Coyote trying to shake off an anvil to the head. Because even Bale, who's like, what? The most artistic auteur you can get. And then even the reporter's like, whoa, he offers you 10% of Avatar profits? And Christian Bale goes, it would be Matt Damon Saves the World had you said yes there. GQ has since done the sums on this. Damon could have made $250 million. That's crazy. The amount of made it would have, I did the math. It's like $307 million. Matt then goes on to say, I told John Krasinski this story when we were writing Promised Land. We were writing this movie about fracking. We're writing in this kitchen and we're on a break and I tell him the story and he goes, what? And he stands up and he starts pacing in the kitchen. He goes, okay. He says, if you had done that movie, nothing in your life would be different. Nothing in your life would be different at all. Except that right now we would be having this conversation in space. Because he'd be rich. I've left more money on the table than any actor, actually. I mean, the bigger thing still to this day, my bigger regret is that it would have caused a problem for Paul Greengrass and all my friends in the Bourne Ultimatum, so I couldn't do it. Apparently, it was also the Green Zone, which Greengrass was also doing. But Cameron said to me in the course of that conversation, well, I've only made 6 movies. I didn't realize that. He works so infrequently, but his movies, all of them. So it feels like he's made more than he has. I realized in having to say no that I probably was passing on the chance to ever work with him. So that sucked, and that's still brutal. But my kids are all eating, and I'm doing okay. Whew! He passed up like $300 million to be an Avatar. And that doesn't even factor in the Avatar sequels, which are now coming out, which he would have had to renegotiate for. That's crazy. To have to live with that and know, wow, I could have done that, and I wouldn't. And that wouldn't have been like he did a bad movie. It would have been James Cameron. Who come on, whether you hate Cameron or not, he is one of the best directors around. Highest, profit on from a filmmaker still of his two big films. That's like huge. Who doesn't want to work with someone who's talented like that? Of course you work with that person. And the fact that he was coming to Matt Damon, I love just how sort of cocky of, I don't need you, kid. I've only made 6 movies. It just sounds so douchey, no? I mean, respect, of course, but why? He didn't need Matt Damon. That's what's so crazy. Why? And then to give him 10% of the profits, that's pretty generous. And then for Damon, the whole thing is just weird. So anyway, it went to Sam Worthington, who went on to have such the career that Sam Worthington has had, but only proves in Krasinski's point, which I think he was trying to be nice, but Matt Damon would have lived the same way. Could have still done the movies he did, but he would have had $300 million sitting in the bank because of Avatar, and then more to do in the franchise. That would have been life-changing for his family. So that's gotta burn. That's gotta burn a lot. I don't think it's also gotta burn for Sam Worthington to hear this story, to know, I didn't get 10% of the gross. Oh man. Anyway, that's a crazy story. So I'm glad GQ got that out of them because that's just wild. Yeah, and wish I could have been there to watch Christian Bale do the to that story of you what? That's insane. What do you guys think? Would Avatar had been better with Matt Damon as Jake Sully? That's the interesting question. Could it have made it better? Probably not. But all I know is Matt Damon is definitely kicking himself. Matt Damon! That's what happens. I am sorry, Matt Damon. I feel like Jimmy Kimmel now. We all must feel like Jimmy Kimmel. I'm out of time for Matt Damon. Maybe this should happen on Jimmy Kimmel's show and he'll finally... All right, enough. I feel bad. You win. Let's stop being mean to Matt Damon. Anyway, what do you think? Would Matt Damon have made Avatar better? Worse? Does it matter at all? I don't think it would have mattered. He just would have made money and he didn't make it. That sucks. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. Leave your comments down below what you think. I got more videos coming up, and I'll be reviewing The Joker tonight. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like I said. Follow me on Twitter to get alerts. Watch my Joker review tonight, and I'll be live with our typical new live show. Switching to Thursday nights, we're going to try for a little bit to see how that does. So tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for finding me and for watching, and I'll be back with more videos soon. Bye, everybody.